Welcome, Marine Zone 6, and I've gotten a lot done in the garden. The hostas I had in these containers, I had one hosta in that container and one hosta in that container, and I planted them in the back west garden. I just cut my grass. I like to keep it shorter once the weather gets cooler, and I hope to keep it short so that when winter comes, hopefully I can avoid snow mode. Look at the color on that limelight hydrangea. Wowzers. Back in the west garden, or the back garden, I moved two of my iceberg roses right here. I dug up the rose that was there and the peonies, and I put these two iceberg roses here. And the iceberg rose I had in a container, I planted in the spot where the container was. So there'll be some repetition next year with the two iceberg roses, one here and the one, or really two combined, here. I took the hosta out of this container as well and planted it in the garden because I wasn't sure they would make it over the winter in those containers. And the canna has been planted. I had my canna I grew from seed. Welcome. Back heading to the open shed I built years ago, over by the table I built years ago. I planted the canna inside of, across from my junk, inside my shed next to the brick wall. Because in my zone 6, it seems like the only way you have a chance of getting them to come back is to plant them against the brick of your home. Maybe it's the heat that emanates from the brick. I don't know. I'm not a botanist. On the back deck, I took out the autumn joy sedum that was in that container, and let me show you where I planted it. I already had this autumn joy sedum, as well as this autumn joy sedum, and I wanted to put some right here so there would be more balance, and that would make 3. So I dug out the iceberg rose that was here, and I put it by that fence I showed earlier, combined with another, and I dug out the Litchfield angel rose that was over here and planted this sedum. And here's some sedum from the containers where I put the boxwoods. So I think that should look lovely. Over by the open faux shed I built years ago, and the screen I just built this year, I placed the Litchfield angel right here in front of this Sophie Rose, David Austin. I placed the Litchfield angel. And those 2 roses I acquired this late spring, maybe early summer. They're both the same. I had them in containers for a while. I planted them right here together in Roseland. I reclaimed my pathway from most of the weeds. So now there's a pathway again. So proud. Back heading towards the hidden garden. There's the sum and substance. Those hostas, I took out those containers with the potato vine. There's one right there combined with, I'm trying to think where I got the other one from. Oh, I got it from another part of the garden. So I put 2 together right there. Almost across on the other side, I put the 2 sum and substance right here together that were in the other 2 containers, 1 in each. And so I figured there'll be a nice bit of repetition here. Sum and substance, variegated hosta, sum and substance, variegated hosta, sum and substance, back in the hidden garden. Look at the leaf color on that Gatsby pink oak leaf. Divine. Those 2 May night salvias I had in containers back by the hidden garden for months and months. I finally planted right here next to the, or close to the walker's low. So I figured there'll be a little bit of repetition with this Maynite here and the walker's low. Then down yonder here by this little lime punch, there is a Maynite and a walker's low. Repetition creates order, a sense of order. Thanks for watching.